3, go. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've not been here for a long time, and I haven't played like video games in a long time either. I know there's no face cam on this video, but I look a little crazy today, and maybe I'll come back with face cam like for like the next video because like I have a lot of like Neopets ideas. Um, and like also I want to like vlog a little bit more and like I don't know. I have ideas on YouTube that like we have to do. But for now, I thought I would just like log in and maybe like pound surf because I that's what I've been doing for the last like 15 minutes. So I thought like why don't I show you guys like around my Neopets account? We talk a little bit and like maybe some of you play Neopets. And if you do, maybe we could like be friends because I have no friends. This person, we're not friends. Like I don't know this user. I mean, like obviously, you know, I have only love, but like we've only traded. We're only friends because he wanted to buy something. Like they wanted to trade with me, and so they added me so they could be like, "Hey, I put in an offer at the trading post and you ghosted me." And I was like, "Oh no, I was just eating dinner. Like I'll come through and like accept your trade." And it was on a Usul baby Usul morphing potion that I got during the fairy festival. Oh my gosh. I have a lot to fill you in. But first, let's go to my account. How about we just go to my account? This is me. So if you want to add me, it's Clovercore777, like most of my accounts. Some history. I'm not like a long time Neopets player. I played a little bit when I was younger and the site looked completely different. I'm not gonna go into all that. There's like definitely videos on YouTube if you want to look through like the history of Neopets or something, or like there's definitely stuff on like Jelly Neo, which is another thing that we'll talk about in a separate video because this is just like introducing you all to Neopets, which some of you already know Neopets, but like I'm just introducing you to my Neopets journey. So yeah, let me just like stop talking. So this is my little lookup. Hi. Oh, look, I put like a little Chobits reference because like, wait, did it say Chobits? No, this is a Japanese professional wrestler. This is just my little like pet lookup page, which is super cute. But if you can see, I'm very new. This account is very new. So I don't have access to my old account, and I think my old account might be like, I don't know. I don't even remember the username. I think I know the username, but like I don't like that username, so I'm just not even gonna like recover that account. Um, I don't even remember like having any pets on my old account. I think I just had like a Gellert, like a blue Gellert or something. Like I didn't even know like you could change the colors. Like, I played Neopets when I was really young, and Neopets as a site is not the most like user friendly. It's not like bad or anything, but like it takes a little bit of time to kind of get used to like the functions and what you're doing. So if you put like a child into that, they're definitely gonna like kind of flop for a little while. And I was just kind of like playing other games at the time. There was like webkins and stuff. So I was like, oh, these are more fun. This Neopets thing is like kind of boring. But now as an adult, it's like a lot of fun. So here is my little lookup page. I got this from Sunny Neo. If you see, I have like no trophies. Maybe we'll like work on getting like a few more trophies. I didn't play in the Altador Cup at all this year, so I don't think I have that trophy. Um, but yeah, I made this account on Christmas of last year because I was just like, wonder what's going on Neopets. And then I just kind of like, I literally logged in, made an account, and never logged in again. And yeah, that was it. But I want to show you my pets first. I'm having like a freak out moment because I've like not talked about Neopets to anybody. Like I have literally been playing this game now for like, almost a year. Because December is when I made my account. And I've been playing like completely alone. Like I don't I don't know like a single person on Neopets. Yes, I've had friendly interactions. People on Neopets are like really nice if you trade or if you do other things, but yeah, I will go through like all the pets on this account and I'll tell you like which ones I plan on keeping, which ones I plan on trading or getting rid of. So here we have Enono. This is a toy Drake. And the thing about Drakes are that you actually can't make them in the like creating a Neopet feature. They're just not able to be created. So this is a no-no. And she is, like, really pretty, and I got her in a trade. I actually traded my Darrigan Croc. Oh my gosh, this is so, weird, but yeah, so I traded my Darrigan Croc in this thing called a pet auction house, and we'll go into that in a long time from now, or we might not get into that because that's not Neopets 101. But that's how I got Enono, and I find her to be very cute. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep her, um, but at the moment I am, so yeah, we love Enono. Here's Angel, so it's like angel, but like I misspelled it because, another thing about Neopets, all of the names are taken because in Neopets, each Neopet can only have one name. So Angel, like the word angel is already been used, obviously. So you have to spell things sometimes like very weird, but I actually really like the way that I spelled like Angel. Like I think it sounds like really pretty. And this is her pet, Havana, if you get it like heaven and angel. So this is actually one of my permanent pets. For now, she might not be a permanent pet on this account, but in Neopets, you're allowed to have like side accounts, and I might make her a permanent pet, like in just my Neopets universe, but she just might not be on my main account. But she's definitely one of my favorites, and they are giving away Christmas paintbrushes in the daily quests. So, or are they? Somehow I got a, Christmas paintbrush for free, and they're also like very affordable. So the Christmas Zafara is like one of the cutest pets ever, and I love her, and I love her pet, and yes. Then we have Saya. I'm not gonna go too much into Saya because this is just like trade fodder. I just like traded one of my pets for this pet so I can trade this pet for another pet. So she's not a permanent pet, and yeah, I don't really care that much. This is Rosend, also not a permanent pet, but I actually do really like him. He's a zombie drake. Um, my favorite pets are drakes and cows. I don't know why. Those are just like my favorite pets. So when people like put them up in like auction houses or for trades, I am always like, yeah, like I'll take it and I'll just trade one of my other um like trade fodder pets for a Drake because I'm like, I just like it more. So it makes me more excited to like try to trade him away. So this is Rosend. I actually really like him. I don't know about the zombie Drake though, so yeah, he'll probably be traded. We're gonna skip this one because I don't like know if this is like an appropriate name. This is my Battle Dome pet. I got him actually from the pound, already very trained up. I think I got him at like level 48. And yeah, I don't, yeah, he's not a permanent pet. I'm actually training Enono actually in the Swashbuckling Academy. In my next video, when I do like, I'll take you through my Neopets dailies. We will go into that. But yeah, I want to make her more of my Battle Dome pet so I can get rid of Neopets, whatever this one is, because I really like the Darrigan Irie. But the name is like very weird. And like, what is like, you should have seen the name that they had this pet named as, but it's a Valentine Echo, which is really cute, but it's Labraze apt. This is my favorite pet who's like kind of like dying right now because I need to put all of my Neopets back in the Neo Lodge. And I will do that eventually, I promise. This is Cube, my little pastel cow, who is so cute. And I like that. I really like this like combo of her being like all sad in her cute dress like at this little birthday party. I don't know. I think it's really cute. But Cube is one of my favorites, and she is definitely a permanent pet. I have to find her a pet. So maybe in the next video or one of the future ones, we will find her pet. I have actually like pet ideas for Cube because it's like pretty easy. She's really cute and pink and like baby. This is Honkin. He's also a permanent pet. Um, he actually does have a pet, Dartail, but I don't think this is his permanent pet. I think I can find one better. I think I just got him from Daily Quest, and I was like, oh, that's actually like fitting for Honkin, so we'll just like let him play with it. But he's a Moroccan Lutari, such a cool pet. I got him using my premium perk, and I'm not going to go into that, but basically you can like change. You can basically get like almost every pet in any color with a premium perk. So I chose to get Honkin into a Moroccan Lutari because The Moroccan paintbrush is, like, the only one I feel that is, like, still super expensive, and yes, I could afford the paintbrush because 'cause I've got, like, some Neopoints, I could afford it, but I didn't, but he's so cute, and I was actually thinking about making him my Battle Dome pet, but so he is a bit trained, and I'm still training him, like, low key, so, maybe he'll become my Battle Dome pet. Who knows? But he's definitely a permanent pet, and we need to find him a better pet. This is Hadel, and Hadel is really cute. She's a Valentine Aisha. She's, of course, dying because if nothing else, I'm an awful pet owner. Why don't we just feed her? We'll give her this cute little spinach and asparagus patty. Oh no, she's just starving. Great. She's a Valentine Aisha, and I actually adopted her on the boards. Somebody was, just had a bunch of pets up, like UFA, which like UFA means up for adoption. And up for adoption is different than up for trade because up for adoption just means, hey, if you want the pet, they'll just give it to you. So I decided to adopt Hadel. So she's a permanent pet for now as she kind of gets older. And then I'm probably going to be trading her away or making her a permanent pet on a side account because I don't know. I really like her name, like Hadel. Like I think it's a very cute name, but I don't know if a Valentine Aisha is really like a permanent pet for me, but she's very, very young. Um, so I'm not I don't want to trade her away because she's so young. So yep, that's Hadel. And next we have Gamer. And Gamer is a candy drake. Do you see how like I have like so many different drakes? Because this is literally what I'm trading with. Because I traded for Gamer, or actually somebody did trade me for Gamer. Somebody traded me for Gamer, and I, of course, accepted the trade because it was just one of my like trade fodders for Gamer, who's also a trade fodder. But I actually like the name Gamer. I think it's like a, gamer, like Gamer misspell. But like I'm also getting like some like gay vibes from it, which of course I like. And I love the Candy Drake, but he's very young. So he's not a permanent pet, but a Candy Drake might be a permanent pet for me at some point. I don't know. Maybe on one of my side accounts, I'll like make a permanent like Candy Drake, but definitely not on my main account. So it's like you see, I have like a lot of trading pets just because I've been trading so much. Here's Fyung, who's like a like fungus. This is my little shroom chia. I got him from a Fountain Fairy quest. And I got him in autumn and I really like him, but I'm actually thinking about trading him. So if there's anybody out there who's looking for a shroom chia with like a pretty good name, like I think this is a cute, like a fun name, like let me know because I'm definitely open to trading him now. I might like, I don't know. I do really like him, but I think I just liked him more when it was like fall. And I was like, oh my gosh, like a mushroom. I didn't even know. Like I was so new to chias because I didn't really even like know anything about them. Coming back to Neopets, I didn't know that they had so many different colors. So I still like him though, and maybe I'll keep him, but I don't know. Here's Eos. This is my cloud cow, who is definitely a permanent pet, and he's also, so there's some lore. So Eos is kind of like named after, like inspired by like a god of the sky, and Cube is his like wife slash love. I don't know. I don't know what their relationship status is currently, but the thing is that she is kind of like a spirit of the land and he's a spirit of the sky. Of course, this is like kind of like I'm trying to give like fairyland because do you see it's like up in the clouds? And he's so cute and they love each other, like they're in love, but they aren't able to be together at the moment. So there's just like drama, of course, but they're together, they're hanging out. This is Drophyte. It's just a basic Kachik, but I got this name from the pound, and I think this Drophyte might actually become a permanent pet because I like this name, Drophyte, and I might make this a I need to change the gender. In Neopets, like I've been library zapping for stats and also just, to see if like maybe I can get like a cooler species. I mean, I like cheeks, but a cooler color or something, because then maybe I would trade it away. But I would like probably to make this a female drake to have as my permanent pet because none of those other ones are permanent pets. Um, so I want to have like a drake permanent pet. You know, of course we have a no-no, but I don't know if a no-no is really like a name that's like resonating with me that much, but Drophyte definitely does resonate with me. So yeah. And here is Sternile. This is my last pet. And this is a chocolate loop. Super, super cute. I also got him through trading. I don't even remember what I traded, but I traded something. And Sternile is super cute and I really like him. I mean, I like her, but she's also just like trade fodder. I don't like know what this name is. Is it like a sterile, like sterile, like misspell? I don't even know. Like Sternile? It doesn't really make sense for like a chocolate loop, so yeah, she has like what is this pet pet? Is it Zapped? Oh, I just got some Neopets. That's cute. Sternile's also pretty old. A lot of my pets, oh my god, what's going on? See, Neopets is like a little broken. Like it takes you to like all these weird pages. Okay, so that's my last pet. I will show you what it looks like to adopt a pet. So here is the pound. So Energizer, that's a cute name. But basically, you just refresh here. I've actually seen this one before. You just refresh and see if you can find any like cool pets. Like this is a ghost buzz, but currently I'm not adopting pets that have like name patterns like this. I'm only adopting ones that are like first letter capitalized and like one word with no underspace underscores or numbers. So pistachio is not one that I would adopt. But I'll just like refresh here for a little while. Or like Sharon. They're not really like pronounceable names, so I probably wouldn't adopt either of these ones. But they're still cool, and like if somebody was really new to Neopets, like those would be like really cool ones to adopt. You can find like very cool painted pets in the pound. For the most part, they're not going to be like named something pronounceable, but you know, it's not all about the names. Some people really just like the pets and the pet designs and they don't care about the names. Or, you know, they see one like Polar 817 and they just call it Polar and they paint it like snow or something and that's their kind of like their pet that they have, which is really cute and I like that idea. I'm just like kind of weird about the names. Like even when I first came back to Neopets, I like named them in that same pattern, even without like understanding naming conventions or trading or any of that stuff. That's just how I wanted to name my pets. I can actually show you one of my first pets. Let's do that. I can show you Fairy Noir. I got rid of her. I don't know why. I actually really like her and miss Fairy Noir, but this is the first pet that I created when I came back to Neopets. Yeah, that's literally the day on Christmas, I'm pretty sure. And this was my pet. She was not a Shadow Uni when I had her, but now she has, I hope Rach is taking great care of her. She looks really happy and cute. But yeah, like this is the naming convention that I went with when I first started Neopets because like this just makes sense in my mind. But yeah, that was like literally my first Neopet on that account. But I didn't understand like what you could have side accounts, so I just kind of had to get rid of her to make room for one of my other pets. So yeah, that's what happened to that girly. So let me go back to the pound and we can keep pound surfing and see if maybe there's someone that I would like to adopt. Like, so basically, when I got rid of Fairy Noir, she went to the pound and she was gone. And somebody else had the chance to adopt her, and obviously, you know, that's a cool name. Like Fairy Noir is like a very interesting name, so somebody like snatched her up real quick, and maybe they got like a Fountain Fairy quest and they changed her color, which is really cute. There's so many different colors and so many different pets and like options you can have. Um, and I'm really excited to like dive further into that because like as you could see on my account, I have like no permanent pets really. I have like Cube, Eos, Ingel, but like as we said, like I don't think she's gonna be a permanent pet on my main account, but she's definitely like a permanent pet. Like I'm, you know, never getting rid of her. But those are like my only three like permanent pets, which is weird because I have a lot of pets. Like on you know my side account has like another like row of pets that are also like they have you know pronounceable names and they're colored, but I don't know, I'm picky with the names. I have actually permanent names, so I have a few. Like I will show you, well I'll show you later because eventually they'll make their way to this account and I will paint them. But I'm trying to like save Neopoints right now. I just want to have like more Neopoints because if you play Neopets, making those customizations are very expensive. Like I would love to have a Valentine's Drake, but a Valentine brush costs 3 million. 3 million Neopoints. It's like a fixed amount. You don't have to buy it from another player. You can just go right to the hidden tower, which is like a really good thing because like inflation on Neopets is like kind of crazy. That's just like is what it is. So I'm trying to like get a new pet, and I have names that I want and I have pets that I want, but a lot of the pets and the names that I really want are super expensive. Not the names. The names don't cost anything. But if I want to get some better names, I have to trade for those names and then paint them. So that's basically what I've been doing right now. I actually got a Moroccan Drake the other day in a trade, and I like the name, so maybe that could become a permanent pet. But I also have a plan to do another like Neopet couple, and I want to do it between a male pastel Drake, who I also have a really, really good name set for, and eventually you'll see it, but I just need to get like a pastel paintbrush and a Drake, a Drake not a transmorphification potion, the morphing potion. So I just need those two, and I could do it. Like I have the Neopoints for it, but the thing about Neopets is like it is not the easiest to earn Neopoints. Like I it is through the Battle Dome or through other means, but right now I'm kind of like I have Neopoints to spend, but I don't like have a lot of conventions for making Neopoints. I'm not a restocker, which if you know Neopets, like restocking can actually make you a lot of Neopoints, but like it gives me like such a headache to like constantly be refreshing pages, so I don't do that like that often. Um, because like it just like destroys your head. Like you have to like be looking at all the flashing pages. So I don't restock because I don't know, I don't want to. But yeah, so the way that I make my Neo points is through oh, this is cute. Was a blue Jub Jub and now it's a gray buzz. Um, was the way I make I cannot speak. The way that I make Neopoints now is through other conventions like Battle Dome, and also I make Neopoints through it's basically just Battle Dome. That is the only way that I make Neopoints. Obviously I do the stock market every day and I do like my dailies, but those don't make you like millions of Neopoints, the dailies, and the stock market can make you millions, but it's a more of a long-term thing. It's the Battle Dome that really makes me a lot of Neopoints, but I just spent around like 500,000 Neopoints to get Battle Dome weapons. So in terms of like how much I've made way more than 500,000 from the Battle Dome, just because if you've played the Battle Dome, I get pretty good like drops from Jetsam Ace, which is the premium fighter, so the premium opponent that you get through paying for Neopets. Yes, I pay real life money for Neopets, and yeah, I just, I'm not gonna explain it. It's just fun. Like, come on, it's who cares? It's like $7 a month, and yes, that's a lot of money to some people, but currently, for me, I can afford the amount of money. And like, also, I like want to support Neopets. Like, I grew up with this franchise. Like I said, I didn't play a lot of the game because it was very confusing, but I had the plush toys. I've had a few of um, the toys, like the plastic toys. And I just grew up like having Neopets always in my head, especially like Gellerts. That's like my biggest memory of Neopets. But weirdly, I don't own a Gellert, so maybe we will have one soon. And yeah, I don't know. We're pound surfing. I feel like I already had my pound luck with Drophyte, so I feel like I might not get any more pound luck today. I probably should have like been filming when I was pound surfing earlier, but you never know. I just really want like names. Like I feel like I'm looking more for names or like, trade fodder, which would mean like it's a good name, but it's also painted well. Or I could just like paint it myself. Like I could paint Drophyte. Like I have paintbrushes in my safety deposit box, but they're not like good paintbrushes. And like honestly, I like Drophyte as the basic for now because I'm actually zapping Drophyte. That's what I'm doing. And I will show you that in the next video that I film where I go through like what I do in a day on Neopets, which is like I do the library, I check my fairy quests, I do a bunch of other things. Like I'm mentioning so many different aspects of this website that I know people are probably like very confused about because if this is your first introduction to Neopets, like I'm probably the worst person to walk you through Neopets because it's like ingrained in my brain because I've been playing it every day for months and months and months. So like all of these things make so much sense to me. Like it makes sense to, talk about the Battle Dome. It makes sense to talk about this stuff. But there's probably like YouTubers on YouTube who make Neopets content that's more like beginner friendly. So if you want like Neopets beginner friendly videos, watch those and like obviously like hang out with me and like watch my videos as I just like chaotically like don't know what's going on in this game and like fumble around trying to get like my dream pets. But ooh, like this is such a cute little Bori. I love Boris. I want to get, well, I have a gray Bori, but the name is not my favorite. Of course, the name is not my favorite. Gray paintbrushes are very expensive, and they're bringing back UCs. This is a cute name. Mukam. No, sorry. It was cute for like a second, and then I dipped. They're bringing back unconverted pets. So when I was younger and I played Neopets, the pets looked different. And then at some point, I don't know the dates, I'm not a historian for Neopets, but they changed the artwork. I think I'm going to end this video here. This was really chaotic and there was like no structure and no nothing. I just wanted to like introduce you to like my Neopets game and like the peoples and Neopets in my game, and also just like talk to people about Neopets because, like I said, I don't like have any like Neo friends. Yes, like this is no shade to anybody who's added me on Neopets. I just like we don't talk, we don't like do anything together. And like I don't know them really. Like we maybe interacted like on the board once or twice, um, but other than that, I don't really know. So I'm glad. So if you want to add me on Neopets, please add me on Neopets. And also like maybe like if you want to like comment below like what kind of Neopet videos you would want me to like maybe make, like you could do that. But I'm probably like just gonna like do whatever I want. I definitely am gonna make a video where I go through kind of like what I do in a day on Neopets and like walk you through my dailies and the Battle Dome and all that stuff. But thank you again for watching. Um, yeah, add me on Neopets again. Let me show you my little person. And yeah, have a good day. And until the next little Neopets or other video, like, I don't really care what kind of videos I make, whatever I really want to. Bye, everyone.